Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our today news is fresh bombshell details on Trent Alexander-Arnold saga casts Liverpool exit in new light. Trent Alexander-Arnold is expected to join Real Madrid in the summer transfer window, despite Liverpool making frequent attempts to hand him a new contract throughout this season. Liverpool were desperate to keep hold of Trent Alexander-Arnold and rejected a £21 million bid from Real Madrid during their final push to get him to sign a new contract. Alexander-Arnold, 26, has decided to join the Spanish Giants on a free transfer this summer after his current deal expires on June 30th. It's understood that Real are putting the final touches on their contract offer, which the Liverpool star is expected to sign. Alexander-Arnold's future has been a major talking point in the Red season alongside that of fellow out-of-contract stars Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk. His future was thrust into the spotlight in late December, as Madrid chiefs made a formal approach through their good relationship with Liverpool. Carlo Ancelotti was hoping to bring Alexander-Arnold in after right-back Dani Carvajal suffered a cruciate ligament injury in October. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano reports that Real's offer was worth €25 million, £21 million, but Liverpool flatly rejected it. The Reds didn't want to lose Alexander-Arnold mid-season, with the possibility of an unprecedented treble still alive. Liverpool are said to have made multiple attempts to get the 26-year-old to renew his contract, with negotiations over a new long-term deal starting in October and continuing until January. But Anfield Chiefs are now resigned to the fact that he wants to move to Madrid and join the 15-time Champions League winners. Arne Slot isn't expected to speak publicly about Alexander-Arnold's future until next Tuesday, when he'll preview the Merseyside derby. The England international is currently injured, so the visit of Everton on Wednesday might come too soon. Alexander-Arnold will likely be in for a frosty reception the next time he steps out at Anfield, with Liverpool fans unhappy about the nature of his departure. His refusal to sign a new contract means that he'll be walking out of his boyhood club on a free transfer, although that doesn't upset Liverpool legend Jamie Carragher. "I'm not angry about him going on a free," Carragher said, speaking on the Stick to Football podcast. "In an ideal world, Liverpool would get £70 million or £80 million for him to reinvest, but you can't have it both ways as a supporter. If Liverpool signed someone on a free in the summer, we'd all be delighted. So does that mean that his former club should absolutely hate him?" Stay tuned for all the latest updates, reactions, and transfer news from Anfield. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Liverpool content. Our second news is Xabi Alonso hints at who he wants to manage next season amid Real Madrid refusal. Bayer Leverkusen manager Xabi Alonso was linked with Liverpool before opting to stay at the club, but the possibility of the Real Madrid job continues to linger in the background. As we've seen with the Trent Alexander-Arnold transfer saga, Real Madrid often get what they want. Sometimes it will take a little longer than they might hope, but the club may see those instances as little more than bumps along the road. Los Blancos have been very direct in building their squad for the next generation, devising a succession plan for their older stars such as Toni Kroos and Luka Modric. One of the next challenges will be a new manager, and there's a feeling from the outside that Xabi Alonso is their man. Alonso was initially among the leading candidates for the Liverpool job after Jurgen Klopp announced he was stepping away from the role. Instead, though, he opted to stay with Bayer Leverkusen and lead them into a Champions League campaign, one which ended in the round of 16 at the hands of Bayern Munich. During the international break, though, there has been speculation in Spain that he's now ready to jump ship for the Bernabeu. There had been suggestions he would make a comment about his plans for next season once he returned, but his response has been what some might consider to be a whole lot of nothing. "I have not taken any decisions," Alonso said, per Football España. "It was a good break, we needed it. It was a different situation compared to last year, there was something to decide, and now there isn't. That's the difference. I was in Spain last week, yes, but I haven't spoken to anyone. There's no deadline. My thoughts are the same. I remain focused on this season. I've already said that the focus of our players and myself is on what we have. We're in a key phase. We don't want to speculate about anything beyond football." Alonso is right that there isn't something to decide in the same way as there was in 2024, but that situation might be a temporary one. Madrid are reluctant to make their own decision on the future of Carlo Ancelotti until the summer, and there are plenty of variables there too. Ancelotti's first Real Madrid spell came to an end in 2015, after a second-place finish in La Liga, albeit one where they scored an astonishing 118 goals, and a run to the semi-finals of the Champions League. 3 more points would have clinched the title, while they were on course for the Champions League final until Alvaro Morata netted for Juve at the Bernabeu. Those fine margins could be at play once more this season. At the time of writing, Ancelotti's team are behind Barcelona in the league on goal difference, albeit having played a game more, and were a penalty shootout away from dropping out of Europe in the round of 16. Stay tuned for all the latest updates, reactions, and transfer news from Anfield. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Our third news is, Liverpool fans have good reason to not give Trent Alexander-Arnold deserved send-off. If the Liverpool fullback goes to Real Madrid at the end of the season, his place in the Anfield history books will not be as prominent as his achievements and performances merit. Way before the end of the 1976-77 season, Kevin Keegan had told Liverpool and the club's fans that he would be leaving. It did not go down particularly well, but before long, there was what you might call a grudging acceptance of Keegan's decision. "I felt I was stagnating at Liverpool," Keegan would later say. "I was just being honest with the punters, and I think a lot of them accepted my reasons." A lot of them might have accepted his reasons, but even though he signed off with a typically brilliant performance in the European Cup final, Liverpool beating Borussia Mönchengladbach 3-1 in Rome, Keegan's name in Anfield's history books has never been as gilded as it should be. Keegan helped Liverpool win 3 First Division titles, 2 UEFA Cups and an FA Cup, as well as that European Cup. By any standards, he was an Anfield great. And so, even at the relatively tender age of 26, is Trent Alexander-Arnold, but if and when he leaves for Real Madrid, the fondness of Liverpool fans for him will be significantly diluted. That is just a fact. For a start, Alexander-Arnold has not been as open with the supporters as Keegan was almost half a century ago. He has never said whether he wants to stay or go. But neither has Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk. And, to be fair, the days of Keegan-style frankness are long gone. Even so, if he does go to Madrid, he could probably have handled his departure just a touch better. But that is not what will truly rankle with Liverpool supporters. What will truly rankle is the incessant commentary that says a move to Real Madrid is irresistible, even for a player at a club with Liverpool's rich history, and there is actually a narrative from a good number of ex-professionals out there that suggests Liverpool supporters should thank Alexander-Arnold for his fantastic service and wish him well in a new chapter of his career. Which would be lovely. Alexander-Arnold has been wonderful for his boyhood club, an unbelievable talent who has represented the team and the city with true distinction. Great lad, great player. No question. But like it or not, that is not how supporting a club works. For a Liverpool supporter, and the same is probably true of a number of fan bases, the idea that there is a bigger club than your own is unpalatable. Thank you. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news, rumors, and confirmed deals. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because at LFC Transfer HQ, you'll never walk alone. One more thing, what are your thoughts on these updates?